In this video, we're going to go over how to access individual student reports for quizzes in Educate. To begin, you're going to go ahead and click on the quiz link in your user menu. Now, as a teacher, I'm going to locate the class in which I want to narrow my results for my quizzes. So I'm simply going to select the class and hit apply. And now I've narrowed down the quizzes for that particular class. If you don't have multiple classes, then they'll all just be located probably on one page for you. Now we're going to locate the quiz where we want to access the individual student reports. In one of our other tutorials, we talk about the difference between when a quiz says View Quiz versus View Report. If a quiz says View Report, that means that all students in that class have completed that particular quiz assessment. So then you can access the class report, which provides a wide overview of how all students performed on that assessment. In this video, we're going to be looking at individual student reports. So regardless of whether all the students have completed the assessment or not, you're going to go ahead and click on the link right here, which you can see if you hover over the title of the quiz itself. So go ahead and click on that link for your quiz. This will bring you to the quiz detail page, which contains all the information about that quiz, including the time allotted, the total number of questions, the dated or instant report status, depending on what your settings were for that quiz, and the maximum number of points that can be achieved on that particular assessment. You'll also see the instructions down here. You can edit the quiz settings, of course, and we've got some additional tutorials on how to do that, or completely hide the quiz from your students from this view as well. Now we can go ahead and click the See Result button to identify and view all of the students who have completed that quiz thus far. So go ahead and click the See Result button. Now, as you can see, we have one student in the class who has completed this assessment. It both lists the name and the username of the student, when the quiz was attempted, the total score that the student achieved, and the option to view the individual student report. So let's go ahead and click on that View Report link to take a look at what a student report looks like. So as you can see here, this is what students will receive when the report has been released to them either instantly or on the date you set for that particular quiz. This will be the report that they see, which is details just specific to them. So it's similar to a class report in its format, except all the information is unique to that student and their performance on that quiz. As you can see, the quiz details are located there, the name of the school, the name of the class. Here we have the score summary and percentage obtained and total number of questions for that particular student. And then we can also break down how the student answered each of those questions in that quiz assessment. If you desire, you can always print this report by using the browser tools available to you or hitting Control-P on your keyboard to open it in the print dialog and print from there. Once you've completed looking at that student's quiz report, you can simply X out of that tab, and that'll bring you back here to the overview of the student reports and scores for that particular quiz assessment. So that is how we can access and view student scores and reports as it relates to individual students in a class. Be sure to check out our other tutorials and videos to learn how to utilize the Educate platform.